Hi guys, this is Asal, and today I wanted to make a quick video for you to talk about space law. But before I get into it, I'd like to ask you, what do you think space law is? So I'm going to go ahead and give you the short answer. Space law is basically a body of law that governs space-related activities. But this sounds very simple when I say it like that, but there's more into it. Because first of all, to understand space law, you'd have to understand the definition of space. So now I'm going to ask you, what is space to you? Is space just a vacuum? Is space just this thing that's infinite? Is space a place where if you scream, no one will hear you? Or is space just the air or something right above you? So first of all, what is space? So this is very difficult because it's very hard to get different people to agree on the definition of space. So I'm going to actually leave that to you. You can go ahead and Google that and find that out for yourself. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is how do we regulate it and what does it consist of? So there's multiple areas, and throughout history we had the space race between the United States and the USSR, and that's where we started getting the idea of space law. But mostly the sources of space law are coming from a treaty, and the most famous treaties are the Outer Space Treaty, the Rescue Agreement, the Liability Convention, Registration Convention, and the Moon Agreement. So what are these things exactly? Basically, the Outer Space Treaty, it says that we're not allowed to take any nuclear weapons into space, and it regulates what happens in outer space regarding the weaponization. The Rescue Agreement, it mentions that if we find something in distress in space, we have a duty to go ahead and rescue it and bring it back. And the Liability Convention, this basically holds the launching state responsible for any damages done with the objects that they send into space. And finally, the Registration Convention, which mentions how these space objects, they have to be registered, and the Moon Agreement, which says that we're not allowed to just occupy the moon and take things and make it ours. Anyway, I have to keep this video under 3 minutes. Hopefully I'll make another video for you to talk about space law. I really hope you have a good day, and goodbye.